As we continue to share our stories to celebrate Black History Month, we are taking you to a local garden that's on a mission to honor the people who created it.
10 on your side's Magdalena Dolores is here to explain.
Well, Regina, Stephanie, back in the 1930s, hundreds of African-American women and men cleared the land that then became the Norfolk Botanical Garden. The pay was low, the work was tough, and the names of the people who worked there were never recorded. The Botanical Garden wants to change that.
Inside the Norfolk Botanical Garden sits a special spot, not just because of its beauty, but because of its historical significance, commemorated in bronze.
I look at the statue and I see my mom.
Helen Ferguson's mom, Mary Elizabeth Ferguson, was one of the 200 African-American women, along with 20 African-American men, who quite literally cleared the way for the garden.
When I come out here, everybody look at this part. I look over there. Because to me, that's what symbolized what my mother had to endure.
Ferguson actually didn't know her mother worked there until she was an adult.
It was back in the time that no, they did not allow blacks here. It was hard work, and back then the women did not like talking about it.
But when the Norfolk Botanical Garden embarked on its mission to identify and honor the 220 African-American women and men who cleared this land, that changed.
She's looking at it in a totally different light. Not that I slaved in here and I worked hard for this to be this way, but I can hold my head up because at one time I couldn't walk in here.
Mary Elizabeth Ferguson passed away a few years ago at the age of 97, but not before receiving the recognition she deserved.
Mother is like, I'm a celebrity now. She stood back and looked, and I believe they have a picture of her looking up at the statue. And it's like she's looking like, this is amazing.
Sharing that recognition is what the Norfolk Botanical Garden is determined to do.
We want their families and we want our community to know these are the people that allow us to be here today.
Clenise Platt is the board chair of the Norfolk Botanical Garden and has made it her mission to collect all 220 names. So far, they have 73. And every year, they read each one aloud at the annual Garden Heritage Celebration with a goal of reading them all.
And to be able to call all 220 of those names, oh my goodness. That would be amazing.
Platt wishes the people who cleared the land for the garden could see what it is today, but she's determined to build on their legacy.
I call this Norfolk Botanical Garden the garden of the people. It is really a garden for everybody.
And it's that pride Ferguson feels when she looks at the statue, thinks of her mother and all she achieved.
To everybody, it means we have overcome. We have made this garden beautiful for everyone. It does not matter what color you are or how much money you make, but we have started something to make everybody enjoy it.
So if you know somebody who worked at the garden in the 1930s, please reach out to garden officials so they can collect those names. This month, the garden is offering free admission on Thursdays to celebrate Black History Month. It's a timed entry ticket, so you do need to reserve a time. We have details on wavy.com. I'm Magdalena Dolores, 10 on your side.